Hello and welcome to day 18 of 5 minutes for 4 weeks, practicing the outfield your love. I'm working on the chorus, and one thing I mentioned is that at the end of the chorus it comes to a 4-finger chord with a bit of a stretch, which I'm assuming that most intermediate to advanced guitarists could do it. I'm not at that point yet, so I am having difficulty with it. So I looked. I tried finding live versions of the song, but at that point of the song, that's when the drums comes in, those two chords, or it's the same chord, but that repetition of it. So the camera is focused on the drum at that point rather than the guitar, so I cannot actually see what the guitarist is doing there. I checked a few different live videos of it. So what I did find was a what do you call it? Like an instructional video. So much to learn how to play it. I have it right here as to see how he used his fingers, and basically he actually didn't play the bottom notes. He just played it as a regular 3-finger chord, which is the first chord of the piece. So that makes it much simpler, especially since there's cymbals at that point. You're probably not really able to hear that guitar anyway. So I don't think it's such a huge deal if I do play it that way. And I think I might just make it simpler. At least for FFF, I think it would be a good use of time rather than trying to spend so much time on that chord to just play 3 or 4 of the notes and then just move on and come back to the verse. I think that would get me through more of the song that way. So the plan. So what I want to work on today, I have the song loaded to measure. Actually, let me pull it up. I have the page 1 here. Is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. So many things. That's like measure 5 or so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, measure 5. So I want to work from 5 through. I want to practice 9 into 10 or 8, 9, 10, and then try going 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. From 16, I want to try to get back to the beginning. So that's my goal today. Let's see how that goes. Hi, Dad. Thank you for joining. Clear. Stop. Clear. Why isn't this working? Stop. Clear. There we go. I think it's supposed to be pressing hard enough. 5 minutes. All right. Gotta turn this on. And I did not do volume check. So let me do that now before the timer starts. I try to do as much of this as I can before the live stream starts, just to save time, so y'all don't have to sit through too much of this. But I forgot. So let's see. Okay, so I got it up to so many things I want to say. First, I want to practice without it, and then play along with it. So timer is going. All right, so let's come back to measure. Actually, I did check something about that last. I have to come back over here instead of that. So I wonder if I could just. Yeah, I could bar that. That works. So when I come back, it's from here. And then it's. Okay, that worked actually. Where was that? Measures 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Different rhythm here. 1 and 2 and 3. And 4 and 4 and back to the beginning. Let's go from that last measure from 15 to 16. 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 3 and 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3, and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's just do 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 4 and 4 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, let's try from like the measure before that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Alright, let's try it. How much time do I have? 2 minutes. Let's try it from so many things. Around and talking over. I do that again. Of course, you're not right. Okay, do that again. The music's so loud I cannot actually hear this thing. I wonder if it needs a bit to be charged because when it's usually when it goes off it's super loud. I don't know. Or I just need to have the music more quiet or something. Also helps. Usually I'm able to see it, but because I have the sheet music on the screen, page 1, I'm not able to see what's my own picture. That was good. What I noticed originally, I was planning on just ignoring the bottom note and just going back to that regular. What is it? 7. Is it it's a D? Is the first chord? 7th fret is the same as the second. E, right? It's the first chord. E5. Yeah. So that first chord, that E5. Basically, I was planning on just playing that 3-finger version of it, and then I watched the video. Said, okay, it looks like he's just skipping it all together, and then I realized I could just bar it. Maybe he was barring it. I'm not sure, but I'm able to play that, and it sounds good. So basically, after I tried playing that, then the drums came in, this is my first time like listening, really trying to play along while listening to that part. And all I was able to really hear were the drums. So I'm like, oh, and that really threw me off. And maybe hadn't been counting at that point. So whatever it was, so I did it again. Basically, I tried 3 times towards the end. I had like 2 minutes left. So I tried the first time I tried it, I started over because a lot of the chords were off. Second time I did it, chords were a lot better. And then that's when I had that incident with the drums. So just like, okay, I need to do this again. And then I did it again a third time. Chords were not 100% there, but there for the most part. And then once the drums came in, I was counting along and I was able to play also fairly well along with it. So I'm making progress. And then basically I came back to the verse. Ain't got many friends. Is that ain't got many friends? What's the line? Yeah, ain't got many friends left to talk to. So that's where I got up to. So I'm 3 weeks in. That's an hour and a half. I got a half hour left planned. I feel like I spent a lot of time on measure 16 on that, trying to do the 4-chord reach. That might have eaten up a lot of time. I'm not sure. Even with it though, I still made a lot of good progress. And like I was just thinking as I was playing today, how I was playing. This is similar to the first day. Shabbat Shalom, Dad. Thanks for joining. I was thinking that. That on the first day I was also able to play it fairly well, and then I realized like I made a lot of progress. The speed at which I'm playing it now, not just the speed but the regular, keeping it on rhythm, not having to start searching for things kind of thing. So I'm making a lot of progress. I was able to go. I'm able to do intro, verse, beginning of chorus. And then today I did verse, chorus, or whatever, chorus, beat it back into verse. I did not put all that together, but I planned too soon. And then, so I am making good progress with it. And I want to next week, I have a half hour left, still a decent amount of time. I want to look at the second measure, just make sure, see if there's anything different, because it says guitar 1 with rhythm 1, guitar 1, whatever this, a clean, so there's no like distortion or anything. Is there a guitar 2 with distortion at some point? I don't know, it doesn't say. But there's that second line, that part, which I'm probably not going to do. It's I only have a half hour left. I want to work on just trying to get through the whole piece at least as much of it as I can, even just playing the rhythm line at this point. So that's the plan for next week. Work on verse 2, see if there's anything different about it, and if not, try to work on going from intro to verse to chorus, back to verse to chorus again. Is there a bridge or something? I don't know. Or it might just be a chorus into outro kind of thing. But try to learn as much of it as I can. So that's the goal. So thank you everyone who joined today as well as this past week. A reminder that there is a link in the description section with a list of songs from which you can make requests. Shabbat Shalom to those celebrating. Wishing you all a great day. And until next time and beyond, keep practicing.